Ruiz's parents. Ruiz's dad just had a heart-to-heart with Ruiz. And there is shambling undead wretches all over the city. And you just broke into the upstairs area where Aklis was. So we start off from there.
Broke into the upstairs area where Aklis was?
Yeah, because
wasn't the mom also there?
Mom,
yeah.
Yep, you and Ruiz's mom barricaded it because of the undead shamblers. There were so fucking many. I'm not kidding, by the way. There was like so many. How many were there? There were like...
I forgot. Last time we just thought of abandoning you.
That's how many there were. All right. And the session started, so it's all up to you guys now.
All right. So us into the upstairs area, or do we have to be on the first floor?
You should.
We're on. Here it is.
Cliff.
Aklis.
Everyone, where?
We're back.
Where's Doom and
gone?
I see. It's okay, Tara. They don't mean harm.
That's a good nickname for the dog. Better than saying the full name.
Next to Malabar, Aklis, you see a small lizard-looking creature with spikes all over itself. It looks like a Tarrasque, but smaller.
Don't mind him. This is Terrence. We found him in a sort of trap scenario where one of us tried to disarm a trap, but incidentally summoned this creature.
My dad owned them before, basically.
How was I supposed to know that would happen?
Yeah, and
then I had to blast that thing so many times.
At least who claimed to be my dad owned the dog here for us.
But he means no harm. As Malabar pets Terrence.
Yep. Now it's an innocent creature. With definitely no malice towards any of us.
Okay.
So what happened here?
Is that a question towards the mom?
At your household?
Yes.
Well, we barricaded the house.
Yeah, the city's crawling with the things that y'all barricaded.
Yeah, we met these two weird fucking people, and they seemingly brought an undead horde over, like a cyborg undead horde. It's very, very, very weird. And there's still probably a shitload of them. And it seemed like it almost something came from here already. There was already something planned here.
There has to be a way to purify.
Can we talk to the mom?
You can ask her questions. Yeah, why? Was someone asking her a question? There was a lot of voices all at once. What was the question?
It was more of like you were actually going to get involved, but that's the mom.
And Oliver just muttered, "Fucking, there has to be a way to purify this town. Otherwise, everything is going to be crawling with those poor souls." Any suggestions?
Take a nap?
That would be one idea.
What should we call it? I don't know if you're asking the mom a question or not. You gotta
I was-
address her.
I kind of addressed it to everyone, but
that's what I thought. That's what's a
Mel-
link. So I'm like, what?
Bro.
Mother, are you okay?
No. You tried getting your house invaded.
She's fine. I made sure of it.
Thank you.
Good job, Atlas.
Good job. Pat,
She
Pat.
sneers at you.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember we just did it last session. You're fucking doing all this shit, and Atlas is not here to see it.
Yeah, hey, Long Nose, don't you want to say how you tamed the dog?
no need.
I'm sure if I
Well, you helped him.
As Malavar, no need. As Malavar waves his hand forward, a white screen appears,
no, please don't.
showing.
Oh God,
Proceed to watch recording.
this is not going to go well for me.
So you're casting a minor illusion of some sort. Atlas, would you look at what Malavar is showing you?
No.
See, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She just hates my fucking guts. It doesn't.
Oh,
Even-
no,
Even when I recorded it in K. Damn.
Like, look, it doesn't. It doesn't. I already know. One of these days, I'm either gonna die on battle or by her in my sleep.
On said screen, is he like holding up a projecting device, or is it like actually just a minor illusion?
He is showing you what happened.
Okay,
Basically.
but what is it? Is it
Magical.
projecting
It's like it's magical. Like
He's
mist.
holding a selfie stick and he's like, "This is our buddy. He's doing work."
It's like a magical mist. It's like magic showing a vision.
Mavlar takes out his Google Pixel and just starts playing the video.
Yeah, here I'll airdrop the video to you.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have Twitter? I could send you it.
Anyways, as I was
You
saying,
perhaps have
it's-
Discord.
come on, man. Anyways, it appears to be like it appears to be showing you what happened through like mist and like smoke that formed to show an actually pretty clear picture.
Besides, you could be just conjuring an illusion of false happenings. I don't trust him.
No, you see, like it doesn't matter.
So one time I'm not there, and suddenly he's doing something worthwhile. Not in your wildest dreams.
Malavar just fucking picks up the Tarrasque like a cat and just shows Atlas the wounds that like fucking Puma.
Yeah, there is wounds all over this Tarrasque. There is freaking scarring. There seems to be what seems to look like a giant like bullet wound. It's slashes. Its eye is fucking clouded over. Burn marks.
Okay.
See,
It looks.
you're gonna
We're
show
animal abusers. Awesome
And
flex.
now she thinks.
What exactly are you going to show me aside from the fact that he beat up a lizard? And who knows if that's even him doing that? The burn marks, that's you.
Yes.
I love the fact that there's 3 witnesses.
There's 3 witnesses here, but they all suck at persuasion.
Guys,
Yeah.
There's just
Let's
no need to
just-
persuade on this.
let's just stop it. All right, there's no point. Let's just say that the grenade did all the work and call it that.
Yep, my
Yeah.
magical grenade did all the work and didn't get detonated.
Hey, Ruiz's mom. I tried sending a spell to you, a sending spell or whatever, and it seemed like there was already something set up here. Like, it seems like there's already double agents within the city. We're working with the necromancer's army or something. Got any clue?
Oh yeah. After that happened,
Yes, the mom. Okay. So the mom says, well, I'm not too sure. I just know we needed help here.
You have any ideas on where we should go to? Maybe like the main hall. See if everybody's fine there.
It would be worth a shot. You could also go by the cave and get some of those warriors that came from downstairs. Maybe they'd be able to help you in storming the main hall because there was a lot of them out there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Malavar is like is also like Malavar is also like over here examining if there's like some sort of like ultra AoE like purify spell that can just clear away all of the zombies. You know.
Roll investigation. We'll say you're looking for it.
Mm-hmm. So there. That is a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You don't find any mass purification spells, but you do find a useful torch.
Nothing.
All right, and take stock of our stuff. If we need a long rest, we'll take it. Then go see the
Has to be away.
people from the lower levels.
At least, I agree that we should at least evacuate any citizens that reside here.
If they're shambling through the streets, it would probably be better for them to just barricade themselves.
But remember, when you walked through the streets, there was no shamblers. There was no people in the streets.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know that, but these guys would know that there was no one in the streets.
It seemed like it was like a
Oh,
setup type shit.
Does he say that?
No. I was saying that out of marketing.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to rest up here. I agree.
All right.
Might as well.
At
since
least-
you've been traveling for some time, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, good
Terrence-
night. And Reese just goes off to her room.
I will.
You hear
Stay up a
loud
bit.
dragging sounds as a metal robot is being dragged somewhere.
Oh boy. I will stay up a bit and just be on the lookout, I guess. Like look out the window to see
Malavar-
if anything suspicious.
Perhaps you
Sorry.
should rest instead. I've had
Malavar's
nothing
also-
to do but watch out the window.
What did you say?
I've had nothing to do but watch out the window and watch over Maurice's panicked mother.
I suppose, but it doesn't hurt to just keep on the lookout.
If you're tired and you're a dead weight tomorrow, I'll kick your ass.
Oh my god! Why are you?
Malavar's
Why?
also going to use his long rest to heal Terrence as well. So
Okay. He's just
Right,
gonna.
so who's staying up to short rest to watch, and who's going to
Atlas is-
Tony's already propped up, getting ready to fucking sleep. He's got like his hat over his face.
Atlas is the one who's gonna just short rest and watch.
all right. Everyone else who's long resting, long rests.
Yep.
God damn! I can't be lookout, bro.
Well, she also doesn't trust you worth half a shit.
I know. Like every interaction, it just
She doesn't
gets
trust you worth a
worse.
full shit. She can't even trust you worth half a shit.
like it just gets worse. It gets worse.
Okay, so we rest up here. I assume it's like the morning now or something. Or sometime
Yep, it's morning time. The sun rises over the city.
And the
Those who-
smell of a cigarette wafts into your noses.
Literally aired the
As-
place out.
As you look outside, anyone who would look outside this early in the morning,
He already is.
you see the streets are filled with shamblers.
What
Hey,
is
the long
it?
nose, don't let it get to you too much, man.
She's literally just sitting on like the windowsill, spinning the dagger in her hand as she smokes. And she just nods her head out to the window.
Oh. Oh.
So when all those new ones come?
I don't know.
I have a ridiculous idea.
Hmm.
But do they have a rest period or something?
Hmm.
Or did perhaps someone draw them out of town and now they're drawn back into town by something? Probably the smell of people.
From what I remember, they were being led by this group of two individuals, a child and an old man that looked rotten.
His face was rotting off.
Yes. If anything, those two may be a big lead.
Well, we're supposed to get reinforcements, right? We best get going and try and get those reinforcements, then storm the hall.
Oh, should we
course.
try to go more down or should we try to go up?
Oh, okay, hold on. I have some questions about the nature of these shamblers.
Hmm.
Are they like your textbook undead? Like infection through fluids?
They're nothing special, but
contact?
they're cybernetic. They,
Oh, what?
yeah, some of them they get charged by your abilities potentially. If you have any elemental things, one of them gets charged up by electricity, and it almost gets amped by it. Goes white
Look.
quick.
Looks at her. Her abilities consist of knife, claw, teeth.
You should be fine.
Okay. So from what I will remind you guys of, because I don't think you took notes, certain ones of them have really high armor classes. The others don't, but they fucking hurt when they catch you. So just remember that. And
Got
yes,
it.
some get amplified by electricity, others by fire. The one weakness you all have noticed is acid.
Yes.
Acid hurts the
Have we
fuck
really
out
been
of
able
all of
to
them.
notice that acid hurt them a lot? Because have any of us
Yeah,
used acid against them?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, I did. Okay. Wait.
You used it, or I think it was you or Malavar. One of you two used
was
acid
me.
against. Oh, it was Ruiz. She's like,
Yeah.
but you used acid against the fire
Yeah.
one, and it basically melted it almost instantly.
Hmm.
It was one of you three. It was one of the magic casters.
All I know is that I used like a sunbeam, like killed like the ones that were outside, but those were like kind of
Yeah.
the better ones.
The radiance hurt them too. So maybe you want to relay that to Aklis.
We relay that. There's no need to fucking yap all about it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot I stole the cloak of invisibility.
Nice.
What is it? Aklis with you could probably be a lead potentially. I assume she's like looking at the cloak like beforehand. Since you
Oh,
got that
she's-
cloak there.
She's got her white and black like web cape, and then she's also got like her fucking, I presume, some form of like spectral, like shiny type cape.
It's just a regular old cape. It looks pretty unassuming, in all honesty.
I'm gonna start heading out though.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh yeah, how is the dad doing?
Excuse me.
I saw his
Stable.
portrait had blood on it.
Remember, he got the shit kicked out of him.
He wasn't dead, but he was super fucked up.
There were
Yeah, he
shamblers
was.
that just eat him.
No, actually, they were asking him for information.
Nothing.
Sorry, zombies are asking him for information.
Well, no, this one was. Remember, there's some that are more cybernetic than the others.
Yeah, and I should
love
probably
the
also
blood
mention
was
they're
just-
seemingly former elves from the furnace level or something.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
doesn't add up to me because a lot of them have thrown themselves into the flames. They immolated themselves, but somehow they came back.
Perhaps
So
that
the-
furnace had something to do with the reincarnation.
That or there's a necromancer at hand.
I don't know how a necromancy works personally, but it must be pretty hard to fucking bring something back from the dead that's all ashes.
Well, you'd be surprised.
So how's Pops doing?
He's barely speaking as he says, "I hurt like a son of a bitch.
Oh,
Please don't touch me."
Hey, big guy, can you do something for him?
Yeah, of course. Malavar does the thing, TM,
What's the thing to you?
healing him.
You heal him up. He's still
Yeah.
battered to shit. His face is swollen, but he definitely looks more energetic.
Your wounds are still there, but I've at least removed the lacerations. Any sort of bleeding you may have had is eradicated. That was a weird way to put it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he just croaks out, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, where now?
Well, what is it?
Oh.
We could get some reinforcements from one of the other levels, or we could just go to the main hall ourselves.
It would be wiser to get reinforcements, but
The travel's also going to be
Could-
forever. I
and
mean,
we might
actually,
be
it
on
might
our
be different
time.
with the dog here. Might be able to get there quicker.
I was getting to that.
Bring to
Terrence?
the dog.
Yeah, we're going to use the dog.
Which dog?
Not you.
Up to-
I'm talking about this dog.
Terrence, Malavar commands Terrence to enlarge.
Terrence gets larger.
Up. Whenever you're ready.
Tony, also gets upon.
You've enslaved this poor creature.
Well, you know the big rock guy over here. He did his talking, and we sort of made up. Now we're kind of more like friends, you know. He scratches our back, we scratch his. You know, Tony starts scratching Terrence's back.
Nothing happens. 5 feet of thick scales.
She walks up to the creature's face.
Oh my god.
You hungry?
What are you doing to Terrence?
No, she just said, "You hungry?"
It sloppers a little bit.
She opens up a pack of rations and just throws it in the air.
It chops him up. It swallows. It wags its tail, and it licks Atlas.
She gives him a pat. She gives him a pat on the chin.
It
Good
kneels
boy.
down so Atlas can climb up.
I could have jumped up anyway, but I appreciate the thought. She just walks up.
It
We
seems
going
like Terrence likes you.
shopping?
Alright.
Yeah,
I guess.
you treat you treat any creature with respect and love, and it should do the same for you.
Not any. He's gonna jump on.
Well, Malavar was the first step into, you know, allowing this creature to see beauty of love and kindness, and then, you know, Atlas is helping too.
We should go to a gem store so I can get some power source for this new robot of mine.
It's gonna be far, but sure. So, are we gonna be, like, traveling? Or do we have, like, any complications before getting out of the city?
No, you did not. You all got out perfectly fine because the Tarrasque kind of just stomped on everything.
Cool, yeah. A lot of those guys on the outside
That's
are probably
true.
kind of fodder.
Yeah.
The Malavar see the bodies of Doom and Atlas. Alaris. I'm retarded. Wow.
Yes. You see a left behind helmet.
Stop. Malavar comes down to. Actually, are there any other shamblers around before
Nope.
Malavar inspects the helmet, just to make sure it isn't what he thinks it is?
It is Doomslayer's helmet. There's a giant gash in it, but other than that, there's not much to say about it.
No. 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 No.
Doom's probably fine. He knows how to handle himself.
Yeah, he does have like literally really good armor.
He was
That
also
you
the
took
one
the
who ran.
enchantments off of.
He was also the one who ran through Hell's Gauntlet with me. He's fine.
All right.
Even
He may have
without
just
the chip,
had
it's
some
still
different
really
fashion
good
choices.
armor.
All right. Still, I'll keep this by me.
Agreed.
Or you could put it on. It gives you advantage. Should give you advantage.
I don't think it would fit his head.
I was going to say that, but
Little silly rock man uses Doom's helmet as a planter for his flower on his head.
Got a leather strap holding it up. It's just a little flower pot now.
yeah. Would it
Rock
actually
on.
do anything? Rock. Would it actually do anything if, like, Malvar put it on, or...
You try to put on the helmet? It's too small for your large rock head.
We'll just wear it
Knew
like a
it.
crown, bro. Just wear it like a crown.
Malvar
I'm
tries
a
to, like,
head taller
fucking...
now.
Malvar tries to, like, fucking, tilt the fucking helmet on his, like... Or tries to, like, balance the fucking helmet on his head, but it just fucking falls on his hand. And is like, I think it's better that I keep this by me.
Yeah, you tried. Now let's get the.
So
now let's get
you
out of
all,
Dodge.
you all exit the city. As you exit the city, you see the great expanse of the snow before you. Where do you go?
So the mom
Right.
suggested we check here at the next layer elevator, right?
She recommended you check the caves of Gromah,
Oh,
which is where
okay.
they were in it.
Okay.
Mm.
Mom suggested we go there so we can clear out the city hall. And before we go to try and like meet one of the fucking conspiracy people on the first floor, we should probably deal with this. So I say we go to the cave.
All right.
All right, so you all start heading towards the cave of Gromah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yippers.
Yeah.
Supposed to be meeting my ex fiance.
All right, evening happens. And as evening strikes, you find yourselves in front of a rather odd individual. Here, let me put him on the screen for you now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let me put him on the screen. And there we go.
Man.
Hey, long nose, do you know this guy?
What in the hell, boy, am I looking at?
I love that that was your first thought. That was my first thought when I saw him too.
How the goat.
If in front of you stands a
Just
rather
that guy.
strange looking individual. He wears a mask and he's just walking through the snow. He waves you over.
Oh, do I recognize him?
No.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know who that is.
All right.
Can we help you?
He does not speak. He only waves you over.
The Malavar just fucking. Actually, never
I
mind.
could just ignore this guy, but
I was gonna say Malavar just fucking ignore. Just goes on his way.
All right. Does
Do
the
we do
rest
that?
ignore him?
Should we ignore him?
Well, you never know. Side quests.
Side quest.
Hmm.
Let me.
No qualms talking to him. He doesn't-
What is our?
Let's just
What
make
does
it
my
quick.
passive insight tell about this dude?
Oh, real shit.
Okay, an insight check. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Insight. There we are. 23.
All right. So he doesn't seem to emanate anything malicious. Whatchamacallit? He actually seems to be holding a piece of paper.
No, he's probably asking for directions.
Let's go to him then. See what he's all about.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
As
What
you
say
all
you about the
head
paper?
towards the mysterious stranger. So I gotta make it
Stranger.
daytime. There I go. He's waving you over rather eagerly.
And he isn't trying to like send us into like a dead end or something for an ambush, right?
It doesn't seem that way. He doesn't seem malicious from what you could tell from that far away.
Hey, what's up? What you waving us over for?
What's something I'm supposed to deliver? Your hands only.
Courier, huh? Alright, sure. What is it?
In the
He hands you the piece
Mojave
of
Desert.
What do you say, Link? I didn't catch you.
He hands you the piece of paper.
I'm not all too privy to reading, but sure. Let's see. Tony, like unwraps the letter, whatever it is.
Oh, perfect. So here is what the letter says. There we go.
Oh wait, Ruiz is for your eyes.
Oh. Okay.
Tony just passes the letter on to Ruiz.
Ruiz,
I
all
read
right.
the letter.
The letter says, I sent you the message.
Okay. I make sure to use my special goggle just in case there's any hidden messages in there.
Were there any hidden
Are you
messages?
investigating? Are you investigating the letter?
Mhm.
Fully, yes.
Roll investigation, sir.
18.
There is a hidden message. It appears when you hold it up to the sunlight, you see a secret hidden message in the paper.
A musket tool.
All right.
It says this.
By the way, guys, it was just letters apparently from Ruiz's sister or something.
Oh,
Sis-
Apparently. But from what it seems like Ruiz might be seeing something else.
Yeah, I am seeing something else, and it says we should go visit my sister.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, mailman, how'd you get out here? It's a bit of a risky venture getting all the way out here.
A courier always delivers his mail. Sun, shine, sleet, hail, or snow.
Do you need a ride back anywhere?
Now I'll walk.
Okay, good luck, pal.
You see as his legs elongate. And he becomes suddenly 30 feet tall as he's walking across the land.
Holy aura.
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting. Mailmen a bit different
Should
around
we
here.
keep going till it's dark, or set up
Well,
spot
Ruiz,
soon?
does that let her change trajectory at all?
I mean, we could still go to the cave and ask for their help, but
Okay, let's go to the cave then. We keep heading towards the cave.
I was going to
have
say,
have them go to the city while we go up.
Yeah.
the cave seems to be a more pressing matter. So,
You continue onwards towards the cave of Groma, and nighttime hits.
Perfect.
damn.
Should I
Set up
try
camp.
my mansion? Last time I tried my mansion, things got a little bit freaky.
That's up to you, bro.
I'll let Ruiz do like the thing that like puts us inside of like a little like dark
little
place.
private sanctum.
Yeah, and then I'll try my magnificent mansion again.
All right. We now have a square of privateness.
And Tony opens the door to the mansion, or like summons the door, and takes a peek to see if anything's fucked up in there before fully going in.
Nope, it looks perfectly fine from a quick glance.
Everything seems all right. We can go in.
Hold on, let me do my glances.
Okay.
Put my goggles on. Investigate it proper.
Yeah, from a quick glance, my fucking ass.
26.
Yeah, it don't look right.
No, that's the same, right, bro?
Okay,
This ain't it.
Okay, never again. Tony just shuts the door.
Yeah,
And here I was hoping to get a
that
shower.
ain't it, bro.
What the hell happened to my mansion?
It might just be this.
Yeah.
It might be your dad's mansion.
You can see in the air, because you investigated so well, there's magical interference all over this level.
Oh.
Yeah. This whole level's gonna screw with your dimension doors.
Makes sense. All right.
Say, now that I think about it, your brother was in one of those zones. Am I correct? Maybe once we get the chance, we could try and like find his. We can try and open the mansion again, see if we can communicate. Attempt to communicate him, risks and all.
Wait. Say that again, big guy.
Your brother, his name was Joey. He was in one of the mansions.
Oh no, that's not.
Maybe.
That's not my brother. That was my former boss.
Yeah, and he's not in
I
a
see.
mansion. His father just said, "Say hi to Joe."
I see.
He said, yeah, say hi to Joy. I can't do a good German.
my dad's accent's all over the place. That's a part of his character. That's why fucking Tony likes Longo so much, because when his accent was all over the place, it reminded him of his dad.
Well, you know what you could do, Link? Whenever you think of like fucking Tony's dad, think of fucking the dude from SpongeBob that just goes fucking buns and thighs.
See, I used to work for the dad. I'm Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, welcome to my house. And yep, it actually works. Fuck you. I hate that works.
The Don doesn't like it when you don't treat him with respect. See, my
You rest for the night.
Yeah.
Yes, Ruiz will take the full watch and just sleep on the way.
I am perfectly fine with taking turns.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so y'all good. So get your full rest. You humans and your 8 hours.
So you all take a long rest.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Terry the Tarask picks up Malavar in his mouth gently and scoots him over near to the fire
Aww.
and curls around him.
Aw.
I'm surprised that the dino hasn't tried to fucking kill me yet.
Malavar just looks a bit surprised at first and then just fucking accepts it, realizing what the hell is happening. Since my boy hasn't gotten any proper affection since the beginning of the campaign.
Its tail curls around Atlas.
Oh.
Big. Yeah.
That's nice.
Morning
Right.
arrives.
I was about to say, all right, Link, does the dino put me in its mouth?
No.
Kind of just left you alone.
Terrence, we don't
like
eat
that.
people anymore. I thought we talked about this.
He didn't eat you.
So put the long nose down.
I think Terrence knows what happens if it tries to fucking bite me again.
How the fuck that King Von
I hope
song goes?
I hope I didn't. Bang, bang. I
All right,
hope
guys, you ready for the next leg of the journey?
Yep, I'm
Of
ready.
course.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
You continue onwards towards the caves of Groma. You're outside. You find yourselves outside the caves of Groma. It is a wide, gaping cave into the side of a mountain.
Reduce.
It looks deep.
Hmm. And Alvar takes off like a pebble from himself and just flicks the pebble down.
All right. You hear it clattering for a full 5 seconds.
So this is the place, right? This is where the big men were. Sleeping?
Apparently, that's where your mom told us to go.
It looks a bit intimidating, to say the least, but so are all armies. Let us make way and sink it.
So who's entering
Okay.
this cave?
Do we need like feather falling to enter the cave? Because you said like it's deep, right? Or
No, it's a cave.
It's just
You
like
know,
an
like
actual
cave
cave. I wasn't
entrances,
sure if
it's
like
just
it was just like a fucking hole.
angled down.
Okay.
No, I would have told you if it was a vertical drop. This is at a
Mhm.
slant.
Just cave entrance. Deep.
I'm okay with entering.
Let's
Gotta go
keep
through.
going.
If anything bad happens, you can blame it on me.
We always will.
True.
I'm not planning to blame it on anybody.
You enter the cave.
Right.
Around you, you see all sorts of stalagmites and stalactites.
Endomites.
It's actually really warm in here. You find.
Random motherfucking rocks.
Can I roll investigation on,
Actually, I'm
on why it's warm?
Yes, you may.
Also gonna.
Oh,
roll-
natural 20, bro. It's everywhere.
There's steam vents all around you.
You've got it. Vents. Like actual like mechanical vents.
Yes.
Surely we won't.
Oh.
Wait, mechanical. That's good.
You're about to say, surely we don't just open our eyes.
No, I was like-
open your eyes!
Surely we won't need that natural 20 in the future.
Does my power? No. I'm also gonna roll insight just to check if this place isn't, booby trap for people that aren't us.
There are 3 mechanical ventilation systems.
Well, what is that? I feel like Ruiz would like handle the looking for us.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Still, I rolled a dirty 20.
Well, what you see is there's no traps, but this place feels oddly man-made.
Atlas, are you going to catch up?
Oh my gosh, she's dead. No.
Travesty.
Travis Scott.
Uh-oh.
You realize that there's 2 ways to go. Immediately to your right as you enter the cave, and at the
Uh-oh.
far end there's another passage.
Does Ruiz notice like any recent footprints or anything that aren't?
It seems not. It seems the dripping of the water has kind of washed away everything.
Do we hear any sounds of jovial giants going, yeah, I can't believe that he was doing that to us, man. He put his daughter through all that?
Don't hear that. But you do hear a rock clatter from this direction.
The rock.
Fire up, man.
So where we head, Royce?
I don't know.
Well, you're leading the way, because just in case there's anything around.
We heard noises in the cave backwards.
We might as well check the one behind us real quick, and then surely we can loop back around.
Surely. Investigate. Powers roll. 27.
God damn. It's dark. Besides that, you can't really see too much in there, but you can hear rocks shifting and weird.
What do you hear?
Don't some of us have dark vision?
You do, but it's such a long cavern that you can't see all the way through. Trust me, I factored that for Ruiz. She also has dark vision.
Yep.
Do you have any ways to cast light on an object?
Light on an object? No. Send a flying ball of light in a direction? Yes.
Then do it.
Right, Sacred Flame.
As you do so, you see it end in a large cavernous-looking area that looks like this.
It's like holes where like people are in or something.
There's a bunch of holes.
Pause.
So do we all see the holes, or just the people with dark vision?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's a ball of light,
Okay,
so all
yeah.
of you saw
I'll see it.
what it ended in.
It's just a Sacred Flame.
I wasn't sure if it's that fucking dark that we need like both layers.
yeah, I'll just send a fireball down there. It'll real light it up.
Those kind of seem like ant tunnels. I might just be tripping.
No, I was thinking that too. I'm not a fan of insect.
Let's check the other direction then.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit, you love walking.
From here, you can see a light at the end of the tunnel. It looks like a fire.
Oh, fire.
It looks like a fire.
Walking here.
Yeah, it looks like a fire.
Get a little closer and investigate the area.
All right.
19.
You can hear voices down there.
Ooh, voices. Good. We like voices.
You hear someone laugh. You have no chance.
Let's sneak up on him and make him jump with pride.
You hear another voice yell up. Yeah, but those horns were pretty.
I think it might be our friends from the house that punched my father.
I'm more interested in conversation.
I'll stay back. I'm not
Sounds like-
all in for the spooking thing. I don't want to get hurt in the process of spooking them.
Well, I'm not very good at sneaking, so that wouldn't
Ackless.
be me anyway.
Ackless is already stealthing.
I mean, yeah, you've got the fucking cloak of invisibility too. So.
Sleight of hand, I would assume you'd roll stealth.
33.
God damn. So you're so incredibly hidden in this dark area.
God
That
dang,
you hear,
you even beat my perceptions.
You're just walking down this hallway so silently, they kind of forget you're even walking with them.
I think
Right,
Aklis
you
is walking
Kyle.
ahead of them.
Yeah. Aklis was going ahead.
Well, you hear the conversation.
We wait a couple steps.
You hear the
slowly.
conversation of the very large prince talking to his two friends there, saying, "But she was so pretty. I don't care that she's out of my league."
Oh, it's these fucking guys, huh?
Oh dear lord.
Oh.
We'll give Aklis a couple. We'll give like a minute or so, and then we'll follow.
Dude,
him.
Aklis is gonna be like in deep with these guys by the time she's fucking back.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be in deep, all right.
Anyways, so the prince says, "But I don't know. I'd give up everything, man. She's just she was really nice, and I don't know. I want to get to know her more." One of the smaller guys goes, "Not a chance. She looks like the type who isn't interested in a big burly guy like you, dude."
It's your time.
You guys just hear Aklis just fucking squeal from the fucking end of the dark hallway and run right past you guys all the way out of the cave.
Just like, what the fudge was that?
She
Wait
talks
a minute.
As Aklis squeals, you hear them go, "What was that?"
She should have talked a lot. She ran and squealed like a little girl. I'll go get her.
like Crow actually just like laughs his ass off. He's actually just on the ground fucking laughing.
You hear a voice at the end of the tunnel yell, "What are you doing? Who are you?"
Oh. Oh.
Don't
Goodness.
say anything. I just need a word to compose myself. That's all.
It's the people that you do. We recognize these voices, right?
Yeah, you
Oliver
recognize
just
them.
stares like
Yes,
this.
we're the people at the party. Remember?
Party? We haven't been to a party.
Not a
Oh,
party,
well,
you dunce.
It's Ruiz.
Oh, it's the pretty lady. He says, not so quietly at all. The prince says, "Her name was Aklis, you moron. Remember it."
Crow's just gonna nudge like Aklis' shoulder a bit, just like, hey, you have a chance.
It seems both you and I are surrounded by at least one moron.
You got one too, huh? We got one.
Yes. He likes to wear this stupid
We
mask.
all make our way to their fire.
You enter the cavern where they're sat.
Not necessarily complaining, but what the hell are you guys still doing here?
Well, we can't go down.
Why not?
We need that seal piece, remember?
Doors closed. Remember? That's what we were doing.
We need a seal piece to get to level 4. We need 2, actually.
And how many do we have?
You only have one.
Is that one down?
Where the other one would be?
Well, we were thinking
No.
Joey would have had one. So
Joey
yeah.
might have one, and Ruiz's brother might have one. That was your 2 leads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If my brother has one, it's on him. Not he's dumb, but it's
and
not
for
that.
Joey, he probably keeps it somewhere locked, nice and locked away, but in a way where you can still flex it. He's like that.
A super thick glass pane on the mantle.
Exactly.
The prince bows before Aklis as he says, "My lady, what are you doing in such a terrible, dank place?"
She literally just like she takes like a glove off her hand and she fucking grabs his chin and lifts him up. She's like, no, none of that.
Ain't no fucking way.
Watching this brute of a person.
One must bow before such beauty.
All right.
Oh my
Well,
God. Alright.
to get to the chase.
Oh, I'm
to
a slum rat.
I cast Flaming Spirit level 8 now.
Yeah, fireball
Cast
level
nuclear
9.
detonation.
Spirit bomb.
So, how many Setos would it take to like cave in this cave?
Bro.
Wow.
Bro.
Probably
Why
like
does
Let,
everyone
let her
go?
shoot her shot, but this guy needs to know why we're here.
I don't know why you bother bowing before me. You're royalty. I'm not.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? My fucking brain farted.
I don't know why you're bowing before me. I'm not royalty. You are.
One must bow before such beauty and perfection.
Oh my god. Okay. Hey. Guy.
Yes, yes, Mr. Tony.
What is
I
it?
remember your name.
Thanks. The Elven City's in kind of a predicament right now, and what is
Predicament? How?
it? Yeah, there's a bunch of these like weird cybernetic like undead shambles that had kind of stormed into the city, and we needed some extra backup to clear out the main hall and make sure everyone's fine.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we'll accompany you.
And also keep your eyes out for like in a butler looking like undead guy, and also like a sort of more like regal pristine like necromancer looking guy. Those were seemingly the two people who brought the whole horde. We saw
No,
them
they
for a
went
moment,
back
but they
up.
got away. Yeah, who knows? They could be
Yeah,
there.
They went back upstairs. There's a pompous type who will let their puppets do all the work and be like, yeah, that'll do it.
That is true.
So now we gotta go rescue the Elven City, then we gotta go back up to the first floor.
Yep.
Might we accompany you in your journeys?
Yeah,
Yes.
wouldn't hurt.
Sure.
More muscle.
Yes, now.
Perfect.
I was gonna say before they like told the dude what's going on. While the dude was like bowing down, Mavelar just like while carrying Terrence like a baby, just goes over Axis and goes, "I didn't know you knew charm spells as well. This world seems to be very acclimated in magic."
Charm spells? What do you mean, Rockfellow?
Oh, he just kids.
It's not a charm spell. It's
I
just
have no magical acuities whatsoever.
Oh. As Mavelar just fucking devolves into like a child as he just goes, "Oh."
Is it just me, or is there love in the air?
Did Longnose actually say that shit?
No. No, he
Silence
didn't.
spell.
No, because if he did, he would be. If he did, bad
That's
shit
it.
would happen.
Mods.
Actually, wait,
Scorching
what
Ray
level is
8.
everyone now?
Oh,
Still the same
15.
level.
Still the same.
Okay.
15. Yeah. Oh, wait, shit.
Should we go now?
Yeah.
or-
We should probably go now. Unless Aglis wants to get acclimated to our new guests a little more.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Fine,
not
boo.
trying to say too much, okay?
You think we have time?
No, it's up to you. Let's get going then.
Yeah,
I have
I
time to
assume
set
I
up
should
here.
introduce myself, at the very least, myself and my associates here. I am Azeril, Prince of Level 4. These are my bodyguards, Shurkan and Demethus. And we are pleased to make your acquaintances.
Yeah, I might need to hear that a few more times, but yeah. You already know
yeah,
my name,
it's
Tony.
just remember shirt on and demon fist.
We appreciate your company.
Mhm.
Let's get it.
Yeah. By the way, this little thing right here, yeah, you'll see.
You'll see.
Actually, wait. Is it small now?
Yes. We
Isn't he literally like fucking shirtless?
Yeah, he
He's
is.
going to. Oh my.
What?
Do you ever get cold?
No, I live in the Underdark before I got on this damn machination. It was very cold.
Crow is going to give the dino 3 pieces of rations to eat
Even
in a
wearing
small
this
form.
thick coat, I'm still cold.
Then here, take my tunic. He hands you his cape, his large fur cape.
Exposing more of his excellently sculpted physique.
God,
A smug grin grows on her face as she wraps herself in the fur cloak.
It should have been me!
Jesus.
Not her!
I feed Dino 3 rations
Also,
while in
I
small
hear
form.
you talking about my horns.
Oh, I would. He fucking stutters. only that they're very nice.
Do they interest you?
He blushes and continues walking.
You can touch them if you like.
You see him freeze.
Your horns are conducting.
Then he continues walking.
Honk if you're horny.
Maybe later.
Your horns are the conductors.
Oh, hey, Mav.
Literally Lena right now.
What? Oh yeah. You sent that in my
Matt.
DM, Goober.
I know, but I didn't send it to anybody else.
Mav, would it be a whole Terrence? Wow.
What do you say, boy?
Oh, he doesn't say anything. He's just lying in your arms, freaking smiling, as a Tarask can smile.
Mavelar picks up Terrence like a baby and just shows him, and just lets Terrence see fucking Crow, just to see if he wants to be held.
He immediately jumps into Crow's arms.
Oh,
Boom.
he's gonna start patting him while they walk and feeding Terrence rations occasionally. Max of 3 rations.
All right, so you all exit the cave
Mm-hmm.
with your new consorts.
Consorts.
And
You head back towards the Elven City.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Crow's still holding Terrence, correct?
Yeah.
And Ruiz just said enlarge.
He's gonna just
No.
Crow's just gonna drop, not drop, but like just
Terrence,
let down
it's
the.
time, boy. Malvar fucking gestures Terrence to get down.
Terrence jumps down. He gets very large.
Malavar fucking jumps on Terrence while fucking scratching his neck and goes, "Let's go."
Alrighty.
Does Terrence seem to like the neck scratches, by the way? Or does he just not feel them at all?
You're a rock, so I'm sure that Terrence could feel it.
Oh, what? Terrence feeling you pet him or something?
I'm giving him neck scratches.
Oh, he can feel them. He shakes his leg. All right, so you all hop on the back of Terrence.
Even the
elves, yeah.
Dark elves? Okay.
Yeah, no.
He can grow and shrink at will. He's a Tarask.
Yeah.
I can. The enchantment is just bringing them down
Atlas
to
for
small dog style.
Atlas for once pulls her hood back.
Oh, the elf prince is staring at you.
Oh.
I make sure to guide Terrence the proper way to the city.
Yeah, remember last time? You reach the outskirts of the city. The Shamblers are gone again.
Maybe now would be a good
Alright.
time to evacuate if that's the case.
Perhaps.
I agree.
Yes.
What was up with the guards, though? Remember when we first got here and the guards were all sketched?
They were bewitched.
Yeah.
Is the person that bewitched them still in this town, then?
Most likely.
Now we're asking the good questions.
Now, where are they bewitching from?
Malavar's
Central
going
town.
to roll an Arcana check to see if he can detect if there's any sorts of magic.
Wait. What do you got for Arcana?
Plus 15.
Oh, we both got plus 15. I'll let you pass.
All right.
I think he's got plus 15.
With proficiency.
only
I got a
plus 12.
29.
Got a what?
29.
Nice. So your 29 nets you that there is a huge magical presence in the main hall. And it appears that there's a lot of people casting magic in there.
The main hall.
What was the
Over
Dark
there.
Elf's names again?
Oh, the elves' names? Okay, I got
Prince's
you.
name.
Sure.
The
You could
Demon Fist.
text me it.
Azeril, Demethus, and Shurkan. Azeril is the prince.
Zero. It's hard to remember. I'm retarded.
That's why you got notes.
Right now.
There we go. That's more. Yeah.
But yes, in the Elven City, the main hall has a lot of magic going on.
Mm-hmm.
That might be.
Strategy.
We thought
Get
you
in.
had one.
Murder. Get out.
Of course. I'm more specifying the presence in there. They might have the advantage of us against us with they might have the advantage in distance, which is what I'm trying to say. Should we try and sneak attack if oh boy. Should we try and form a sneak attack of any sort? We head in? Or should we just go in?
Well, they probably won't expect
Expecting
us
some-
initially. Potentially, so.
They definitely won't expect a Jurassic bursting through the walls.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
No one expects the Jurassic.
No one speaks the Spanish Tarrasque.
Yeah.
So, do you guys go into the city?
Yeah.
As you enter the city, there's shamblers everywhere.
Of course.
Nice.
Oh hell no, not this music.
Don't forget, they're easy to murder.
Yeah.
Also, what is it?
You
Terrence
real-
can just
you
stomp
real-
him, right?
As you
Yeah.
enter, you realize it was an illusion making the city seem empty.
Oh.
Ugh, it gives me the
I
creeps
see.
hearing this. I apologize. Anyways, as you continue through,
No,
and
it's
Terrence squashes every shambler he's coming across, you see in the buildings, the windows covered in red. Handprints on doors.
fine.
Might be a bit late.
They were
Shit.
massacred. Every single one. Not just the men, but the women.
And the
And the
children.
children too.
Good, I
As
can
you
change
continue
the
onwards, you hear sounds of fighting the closer to the hall you get.
Spell storing. Yeah, we're going right to the hall.
Hmm?
First or second? We do second level.
All right, so you reach the outside of the hall, and you can hear shouting from inside.
Hello?
Hello.
Did you actually say hello, or are you just fucking around?
Fucking around.
Okay.
What's the strat? What strategy then? Do we just allow Terrence to crash through their barricades?
We probably don't want to rip the whole building down.
Yeah. We'll make Terrence tiny and then we'll send him in.
Hmm.
Reduce!
Could let
Very
Equus go in first to check out shit. She can go invisible.
Scat the area.
Very well. I'll do it. Easily.
Very well.
All right. So, roll stealth for me, please.
She takes off, like, her... Well, actually, no. I think I'll keep the arachnid cloak on. But I'll have the invisibility cloak under it. And I'm aware that the effects of the invisibility cloak will not work so long as I'm wearing the other cloak over top of it.
Okay.
So, I will roll a stealth. An 18. Wow, that was the low roll.
Wait, the music.
As you enter, you feel relatively hidden. As you enter, you see, ignore everyone else in the corner, but you see a shit ton of shamblers surrounded by other shamblers, and you see the Elven King and his guards in the middle fighting off all the shamblers, or attempting to, as he says, "Hold them off! The heroes will be here soon! I know it! They cannot be allowed to pass and reach the families behind us!" Behind all the shamblers, you see a rotten-looking man. His face appears to be peeling off as he's muttering spells, empowering the shamblers.
How strong does the man himself look?
He doesn't look strong, but you can feel an overwhelming magical presence.
Bruh.
What about his physical aptitudes?
Oh, he looks weak as shit. He looks frail and rotten. But as life in the city has taught you, appearances can be deceiving.
Looks can kill.
Did you get it?
Would I be able to roll an insight to see how actually true his appearance is?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, where's my insight? There it is. Okay, wait, maybe I should roll an investigation. I have advantage of that roll.
Well, yeah, just choose which one you want. And
Okay. There we go. A 31 on investigation.
oh, perfect. As you roll this, you see around him, he appears to change. It appears he was keeping up a disguise.
Am I
Sorry.
seeing through the disguise?
Yes. Whatchamacallit? I'm pasting it now. It's uploading. It takes a minute.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The disguise falls. He looks entirely different. Beneath his cloak and his arms between his legs are the screaming souls of many faces.
Now, how strong does he look to me?
Incredibly strong.
Certainly not someone I could take out in one blow.
No.
Why, with that investigation roll, or do I need to make another one to check out weaknesses?
Make another one.
What is it? Once Aklis is done, like, sussing him out, I assume Aklis will come out and, like, let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll roll again, just in case I get a nat 20. Nope, 31.
All right. So, as you look at this creature, you notice it does have a weakness. It appears those souls are under its flesh writhing and making it sway back and forth. It looks extremely off balance.
So we could knock it down and get advantage, or maybe release the souls?
I don't know. You're going to have to figure that out yourself.
Okay. I'm not sure if there's much else for me to find out here.
I do not think there is, no.
Is there, actually, is there any kegs of alcohol?
You look around, there is. It's behind the elven warriors.
And is there any torches?
All over the place.
Good. She will leave silently to keep the element of surprise.
So I'm pretty sure this guy though, right here, is the one that gets enhanced by fire. So, when I'm blue pinging or whatever.
Which guy? Oh,
The
that guy?
Yeah, I think that one gets enhanced by fire. By the way, I don't know about the rest, but that one definitely gets enhanced by fire.
This one was electricity.
Right. Well, she walked back outside and relays. Not only was there the man they like mentioned with the old man or whatever, the creepy smile type deal that they mentioned earlier, but also that he's actually like an eldritch creature with a bunch of like bodies fused into his lower half. And he's the one creating spells or chanting them that are enhancing the zombies. As well, his weakness seems to be the fact that he has those writhing souls and bodies in himself.
I'll get a sunburst ready when we get in there. I'll try and get as many as possible without hitting any of us.
I think I have a plan coordinated here a little bit. They seem to have kegs of alcohol behind them. When we get in, I think we should all potentially jump the leader. He's unsteady because of the writhing bodies at his base. And then we should also have the elves throw the alcohol barrels at the zombies. And then we should light them on fire.
Sounds good.
Are any of them weak to lightning or fire?
No, if anything, they're probably like,
Only
some of
one
them
is-
are resistant to them.
So yeah, burst in there. I'll blast the caustic brew across a good line of them. Then throw the alcohol and burn them all.
Very well.
All right. We'll sneak in.
Alrighty.
Then-
So,
Then, would it be better if me and Terrence were to stay behind if we're trying to sneak in?
For a little bit.
Well, once
things go
you
south,
hear
we should
things,
have
explode, then you can come in.
Just come right
Of course.
in once the stuff hits the fan.
alrighty. So, I assume everyone enters except for Malavar and
Terrence.
Terrence.
Yep.
Joink.
Tony gets a sunburst ready, but waits for them to do their thing first.
Mhm.
So I should be able to get like most of the guys in this sort of area with the sunburst. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's run by me the plan, if you don't mind. So we're basically what we're doing is we're just destroying like an alcohol keg, to, like eliminate a few of them, and then Weiss is going to like throw an alcohol bottle and extend the fire for a bit, creating a bigger flame. And then once the explosion hits, me and Terrence will join the fray.
That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't nearly enough for that. 60-foot cone. Let's try that. That's a 60-foot. Okay. I won't be doing any offensive spells then.
So wait, is the
Good.
shit gonna go off here in a second?
Have you guys done anything besides
Well,
Sunburst?
I'm waiting.
Oh.
I'm waiting to use my
Atlas
sunburst
is-
before them.
2. This is 3. This
Atlas is behind
4.
him. Okay.
I'll tap Atlas, the prince,
A natty 20 on the,
the
stealth.
big guy,
Hell yeah.
and Crow.
Or, oh, no,
Hell
I,
yeah.
I fucking
Got
rolled a
it.
sleight of hand again. I'm so fucking stupid, bro. Oh, a natty 20 on the side.
Nice.
You got that link?
2 natty 20s back to back is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
So you tapped who specifically?
Atlas,
Mm-hmm.
the prince,
Okay.
Crow,
Okay.
and Demon Fist.
Okay. And Demetris.
You all have heroism, as I cast it at 4th level.
Hey, where's Tony?
I should be in
Oh,
here. Oh wait, where am I? Am I under somebody? I see Terrence.
Wait.
Oh, no wonder. Hold on. How long have you? What the?
I put him down here to like, so they would like, wouldn't be in the way
No,
until.
Tony's not fucking here. Here we go.
Tony was meant to die.
Unfortunately, he was
So-
meant to be twiddled.
Those 4 are immune to being frightened, and you gain 7 temp hit points
Kick ass.
at the start of your turn. Every turn. For a minute.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. The buff that you gave us does what?
You have
It gives
7
7
temp hit points and are immune to being
Okay.
frightened.
Every start of your turn, you get an additional 7 temp hit points.
I thought it just refreshes every turn, not stacks.
No, it stacks.
Oh.
It keeps going for a whole minute.
That's like a fucking Lucy world.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing? I just need to know.
I'm gonna sunburst the corner area, but I don't know if the explosive stuff's gonna happen before that. The kegs.
Tony, you
So
tell the
fun.
king. You whisper the message to the king.
Oh
With your
shit.
magic distance spell if you can.
Okay. I guess.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll cast that before the sunburst. So I whispered the message to the king about the.
Throw the barrels
kegs.
of beer at the enemy.
Yep. And
Then
then.
we're going to explode it all.
And tell your men to throw any torches at the zombies.
Kegs of beer and explosions. Go!
They do so. The room explodes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Boogity, boogity, boogity,
That's where
boogity.
I go nerd emoji, where it's
Actually, the alcohol content in alcohol allows it to be flammable.
As
However,
the
it does not have the
explosion
gas
goes in,
content to be.
Malavar,
Most of them are dead, except for 2.
Malavar, in an aura
Yeah,
forming
yeah.
moment, bursts through the wall with Terrence, and
Oh,
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Atlas pulled out a desk and she has sunglasses on. Her all of her the pads of her fingers pressed together. She is leaning into her hands. She is now a master planner.
Really?
It's too bad you're not a baiter.
Masturbator.
Get out!
anyways, Malavar and Terrence freaking burst through the damn wall. Do you
We're
cast
here.
Sunbeam, Tony?
Am I allowed to, since I just sent this the king message?
That was a free act. That was
Okay.
during free action.
My sunburst is wait. So it's just the 3 guys that are left, right? Like this guy.
Yeah,
this
those
guy,
3 are
okay.
left.
Then I'm gonna do the sunburst only on these 2, because I can only get the 2 in the bottom right, or well, center and bottom right.
Actually, I can also just do what you call. I was gonna say I could also in the fire use either. I can probably use Scorching Ray to sort of make 3 sort of piles of flame to lead up to this dude, so that way it can at least get your sunburst can at least lead to that guy. So
I mean, if you can do that, I'm just gonna roll the damage. 42 radiant damage, and also they should be blinded.
Okay, interesting. Do they need to pass anything, or is it just a hit?
Well, it's con saves, but they'd have to roll at disadvantage because I wear the Crown of Confusion.
Awesome. Okay, so they are
Nice.
going to do their con saves. First, I'm going to do guy over here with his very high constitution because he's beefy.
And what is it? The guys who pass the con save, they can reduce the damage in half. So
Okay.
Yeah, half damage and not
20
blinded.
plus 10. That is a 16. Does that pass?
a 16? No, it has to be 18. Or
Damn.
18 or-
All right. Does a 25 pass?
25 passes. Like I said, 18 or higher.
Yeah. Okay. And ooh, that's a natural one. So this one and this one are fucking blinded, and they take how much damage?
42 radiant damage should be.
Okay. 42 radiant. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, can you
Guy
like
on the right
enlarge?
is not affected at all,
You-
except for the damage.
Is that what we're doing?
Wait, what did you say, Hybrid?
Now, everyone.
I said, do we have a surprise round? Is that what we're doing?
Mhm.
Yes, it's surprise right now.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, the sun. How big was the sunburst again? Because I was gonna also say Terrence is also like Terrence isn't like big again. So could you like enlarge him for me, or do I have to? Or can I like do that myself?
If
Oh,
Terrence is
sure.
big again, then he's broken the building. That's
Oh, there we are.
that's why he's not big.
It's just big enough
'Cause
to
I-
burst through the wall.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Terrence can also like tail whip this guy into the first. So that way, actually, is Sunburst run by me? Is Sunburst supposed to be like a spell that like leaves fire behind, or
No.
Oh,
Is
well,
it-
no. Sunburst is
It-
like
it's-
it's radiant like sunlight.
Someone aimed a really powerful.
okay?
It's like a smite.
I see. In that case, I'll just cast Scorching Ray 7th level at this motherfucker right here.
All right.
And how many bolts of fire is that?
Earliest level. Scorching Ray. Earliest level, I can do Scorching Ray. So let's see. Let me check.
It's
Okay,
3
so
at the
3,
earliest level, and then
Yep,
1 additional.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 of these are going to go to this guy, and then 2 of these are going to go to this guy, mainly on the whatchamacall. Actually, wait, did we already establish that this guy was going to get buffed by fire?
No, that's not one of those guys.
It's the guy on the right who
Okay.
can get buffed by
a
fire.
different-
Like this
yeah.
like super
Different guy,
steampunky looking
different.
guy. He's even got like a little engine in his chest.
All right, so actually to keep it even, 3 to this. Actually, no, 4 to this guy, and then 4 to this guy.
I just
So-
need to know damage.
Okay. In that case, let's see. 17, 22, 25, 18, 24, 19, and 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And I need to do one more. And that should be my 8th one. So do any of these hit? Let's see.
Okay. So, ironically, I think all of these hit.
All right, bet. So yeah, 4 to this guy, and then 4 to this guy. So let's see.
Yeah, they all hit. So,
Oh wait, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So 1, 2, 3. So
21.
1, 2, 3. All right, 14, 21 to the first dude, or
yeah.
and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dang.
25.
Yep. So 21 to this dude and 25 to this dude.
All right. That's some nasty damage.
Yep.
All right.
Legalized nuclear bombs.
Legalized nuclear bombs.
We like casting spell.
I'm just rolling everyone's initiative because
Oh yeah.
there's quite a few
Oh wait.
initiatives.
Oh,
I
can
didn't get
I do
extra to do
something
mine.
or am I not?
21.
I was just waiting for everyone else to be finished, but I'll roll.
Crow, yeah.
I roll.
Are you gonna do something? Then?
Yep. I'm doing my first attack for sneak
Wait, shit.
as a sneak attack.
Time to roll our fucking turns. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
All right, you're sneaky attacking him.
Sneak attacking him, and then I'm going to use the special action for sneak attack. Trip. So it must make a dex save.
He has to make a dex save.
Yeah.
The one in front of you. Okay.
Dad, that guy's very
You rolled a-
dexterous.
He rolled 4.
Okay, so he fails. So he's knocked on his ass.
Mhm.
Which now means he's knocked prone. Now attacks have advantage against him.
Hell yeah.
So that did 20 damage for... Wait, when you roll a sneak attack, are you just rolling the sneak attack damage, or do you also roll your weapon damage with it?
Weapon damage plus sneak attack.
Yeah, I always thought it was
I'm an idiot.
weapon and snake.
Okay, well, I rolled a 31 to hit, then I'll roll the damage of my weapon, which is 14, so total is 34 damage.
Damn. Okay.
And then... I'm gonna be a little demon. I'm gonna leap... Oh, okay, wait, actually, how high is the roof?
It's about like 15 feet up.
Is there any support beams that are hanging a bit lower?
Not that you can see.
How tall is this thing when laying down, like on its now that's knocked down?
9 feet.
Okay.
By the way,
I'm going to jump above it and cast web to keep it pinned to the ground.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So acrobatics,
Yes, please.
a 18.
That passes.
Okay, and then I cast web. It is now restrained under a layer of web. It says it's 5 feet thick.
It's gonna get sticky.
So she now like jumps up in Spider-Man style, webs downwards, and lands
Hell
on the, I guess, opposite side of him because she did like a flip over him.
Nice.
And then, as a free action, I'm just gonna tell them, grab your spears and start stabbing.
They nod.
And then I will use my other attack action.
Don't forget to roll your initiative soon, too. Huh?
Well, yeah, I'm doing my surprise round.
Mhm.
Okay, a 23, does that hit?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I also have advantage. Hold on, let me see if I rolled nat 20. Oh, nope. Okay, 25, and then damage again for another 14 damage. So the total's now 48 from the damage I've dealt.
Nice.
Okay, and now I'll roll my initiative.
All right. I rolled a 21 in initiative, by the way.
Oof!
Damn.
My rough wow, you entered that instantly. What the fuck, bruh? You were really waiting on that shit.
No, I wasn't. Anyways. So it's actually the creature on the ground's turn first.
Surprisingly.
Atlas!
Yeah?
You cannot see. Or, well, do a wisdom save first, actually.
Is the center thing not blinded right now, by the way?
Oh, it is, but it's casting in a large cone around itself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Dirty 20.
Okay,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
and just 20, right?
A dirty 20.
Okay, but the number is 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it means.
You fail. So
Bruh.
around you and everyone outside around you sees a large bubble of darkness appear around the creature.
Tatsumaki.
Oh, the bubble! It's appeared! Ah! It's so dark!
Aklis, you can't see while in this, and no one can see into it.
Domain expansion.
They're just domain expansion to me.
Or we're playing shenanigans.
Don't enter the darkness.
You find that you can't target it either. Because you can't see. That's the end of its turn.
Say.
Malavar's turn.
Oh, actually, for free action, can I roll insight to see, or some sort of? Can I actually roll Arcana to see if this is like, if like this illusion is something I can dispel at all?
You can try.
All right, that's an 18.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
level 5.
Level 5? Oh shit. Okay. In that case, at 6th level, I cast Dispel Magic on the Void.
It disappears.
Yep. Hell yeah. I have an idea. So, actually, never mind. I was going to say. Or wait. Never mind. I was going to say, can I also use ignite Terrence's tail on fire so that when he does like a tail whip, it hits this dude while also like igniting him?
Yeah, don't set the animal
that
on
would
fire.
I would hurt
Help
Terrence.
me!
Okay. Never mind then.
Anything else?
I think I used my action.
That guy's domain expansion was weak as fuck.
You know what they say? A more
Aklis
powerful
could've
domain.
Aklis could have
Oh,
fought it, and that
hmm.
fucking shit would have disappeared.
In that case, I want to see what happens when I summon Wildfire's Spirit.
It's clearly an imperfect domain.
Not as good as
Okay.
Aklis's web domain.
The Wildfire Spirit fire shares your initiative count, but takes its
Sorry.
turn immediately. I'm sorry, I'm reading. The only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command to take one of its actions in its stat block, or take the dash, disengage, help, or hide action. If you are incapacitated, the spirit can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Interesting. So basically, this spirit is just like its own thing, then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna summon as a bonus action. I'm gonna summon for the first time. I'm gonna summon Wildfire Spirit right there, and I'm assuming I have to take it. It needs to have some sort of form of like an animal, or is it just some sort of spirit?
Oh, I just did this.
Okay, and then so now since it's taken its turn. So now it would be the Wildfire Spirit's turn since I just did the thing. So
All it can do is dodge, though.
Yeah, since you used your bonus action to do it.
okay. I guess for this one, I can use. What about Flame Seed? Can I also like, since it seems like it has that as like an attack? I'm gonna.
Do you have
can I
bonus?
get-
Do you have bonus action? Extra bonus actions?
No, I'm done. I'm just saying what sort of like. I'm just like commanding the wild. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
You need
Yeah.
to use a bonus action to get it to do something.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, me and Terrence are then. Actually, nah. I'll just move him right here, just so that me and Terrence would have like enough room between me and this thingamabob right here, even though it's practically like almost dead. Its ass is on fire, so it's enough distance, but so that I'm like not clustered with like the whole group, and so I'm like decently away from like the creatures. So Actually, right here is good. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, sure. It's Shurkan's turn. You see him pull out dual axes from his sides as he slams them into the wall and climbs up onto the ceiling. He ends his turn on the ceiling.
Zam.
Ruiz,
All right.
your turn.
Vortex warp myself over here. Hey, King, you guys got any wounded?
In the back. Lots of
Okay.
families.
I'll make my way back there.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Tony's
It's
turn.
Tony's time.
Oh,
Story
wait.
time!
I'm going to cast a 7th level lightning bolt. Let me read it real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm casting it in Jish direction, so I get these two.
Okay.
And then, can you roll a dex save on both those guys?
On both of them? The one on the
Yeah.
ground, even?
Well, like, with these two guys?
Yeah, dude on the
Yeah.
ground, he's going to fail it automatically.
Okay,
He's not
well-
prone and whip.
Okay, cool. Then, I'll just roll the damage real quick.
The other guy does.
It's 41, but I also have the Electromancer feat,
So, max damage.
So it's actually quadrupled.
yeah.
So 41 times 4. Hold on, I got to do the math here.
4, 8, 12.
164 damage. Nice. The other guy, he does a dex save. Does a 14 pass?
No, it has to be 18.
Okay. The lightning hits him, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Okay, so that guy is also, he's resistant, but he doesn't get amplified by it. That's good to know.
Yeah, so divided by 2 here. He only gets dealt 82.
Okay.
Which is still a lot, but...
And that would be all I could do for my turn. So.
Alright, it's the bot's turn. It stomped. Actually, hold on, I gotta measure this out real quick. Yes.